what is up, and welcome to today's live stream. Hope you are all having a fantastic Sunday afternoon. It's just past 4 here, so we have like an hour and a half left to clock a little bit more points. I think we've already got like enough points for King Groot. We're like just under 1.3 million, but we're gonna go up to 1.5 million, guys, because you know your boy's motto, better safe than salty, and we certainly don't want to be triggered by missing out on King Groot by like, I don't know, like 20k points if it is a little bit higher than usual. Hey, what is up, Fluffy Little Inferno? Thank you very much for stopping by the stream today. You are the first person here. Also, Spark Media Production, pleasure to see you as well. Hope you two are having a good Sunday so far. Right, I think we'll go for these matchups. Yeah, hopefully we can convert Iron Patriot's regeneration just into poison and deal a crap ton of damage. Hey, what is up, Tay-Day, D-Jazzman, Wargal, Just Stoned. Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Right, got your boy Luke Cage here. I can't believe I missed the parry, guys. Just too intimidated by his street prowess here. Right, let's get those hits in there. Man, I feel for the map 1 guys. They got to deal with Luke Cage all day, every day as their mini-boss. How are they going to survive? I just don't know. Those lightning-fast uppercuts there. Oh, that was a close one. We almost got Tyrannosaurus wrecked. Sent back to the prehistoric age, but luckily, I think we've pretty much got this. Hey, not too bad. Hey, what is up, Alex? Hey, now you're an all-star, man. A little bit of Smash Mouth on a Sunday. You certainly cannot knock that. Hey, what is up, awesome Black Ops dude? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Morgan as well. Gamer Boss. Seeing you got a 4-star Gwenpool from the Logging Crystal. Congratulations, that's pretty damn lucky. Still haven't got the 4-star variant of Gwenpool myself, but we got the 5-star one, which is a little bit better, just a little bit better. But I do want the 4-star one just to have it free 30 for various challenges and stuff. I guess we do have the 3-star one, which is was fully maxed out, but I'm greedy. I want the 4-star one as well. Maximum collection, maximum rating, maximum Marvel Contest of Champions EP, boys. Hey, what is up, Carl McMillan? Appreciate you stopping by the stream today, man. Hope you're having a good Sunday. See, I just did Dave Batista's challenge, but I used too much reviving potions. B, trust me, I felt that as well. I did live on stream on the first day. I was like, it's going to be easy, and then I died so much. It was an embarrassment. I kind of want to go back and do it again and see if I can play a little bit better, but it's a bit too late for that now. I learned, I'll learn for the future. But yeah, I feel that, you know, I got it done, but I wasn't super proud of my performance in it. I did alright though, it's okay. Could have played significantly better though. Damn, let's hope this seals the deal. How is Guillotine parrying? Like, do we need to like, you do like a medium, triple light combo to get off more of those special one? It's a little bit weird, I haven't seen that before. Hey, what is up, Neo Empire? Dude, your name sounds very, very familiar. I think you've stopped by the live stream a couple of times. See, and I thought you were joking about needing tier 5 basic for a maxed out 5-star. No, dude, of course we weren't joking. Like, you can see that on all the rank up videos. It's legit, but you can't get those at the moment, so can't max out a 5-star. However, rank 4s, they're pretty OP for all of your endgame needs at the moment. Rookie question, what's the deal with Gold Star and Silver Star Champions? So, Gold Star Champions, well, you've got your 3-star, your 4-star, and your 5-star champions, and every different rarity of champion, like a 3-star can only go to a certain power level, whereas a 4-star can greatly exceed that power level, and a 5-star can greatly exceed the power level of a 4-star. But as you go up in kind of the rarity of champions, they obviously become a lot more difficult to get. They take a little bit longer, but they're going to be significantly more powerful when you upgrade them. Although you do need like more expensive upgrading resources. But yeah, you can't upgrade, even when you like fully max out a 3-star character, you won't be able to upgrade that character to a 4-star. Like, to get a 4-star version, you need to like be lucky enough to either pull a 4-star or win it in the arena. Hey, what is up, Aaron? Hope you're doing well. I watched the Dr. Voodoo rank 4 video. Ah, that was a cool one. Like, I love my Dr. Voodoo so much. So happy because I was really in kind of a debate with myself over that month, because, you know, it was between, like, going for 5-star Mordo or Voodoo. So happy I ended up going for Dr. Voodoo. It was the right decision to make. Hey, what is up, Dana? Hope you're doing well. Pleasure to see you on the live stream today, as well as Power Ranger. I've 1.7 million. Is that safe for Venompool? It's not safe. I'd say if you want safe, you're probably looking at 2.2 million. There's a chance. I'd say you want to go try and at least score up to 2 million with the remainder of time that you have left in that arena to get a decent chance of Venompool. But again, you know, for a rerun champion, it really bounces between about 1.7 million to 2.2. So yeah, I'd say just grind as much as you can, man. Just stick your head down, get some points in, and pray to the RNG gods. Oh, awesome, Tristan. Dude, I'm loving a bit of Transformers Forged to Fight recently. I've been doing the Optimus challenge, but I tried recording a couple of videos yesterday where I was trying to do that challenge live, but it's so difficult to play to a level of perfection in Transformers Forged to Fight, or even get close, while also like doing a commentary and talking. So it's like, I tried to do the video and I just sucked. I kept on getting wrecked, and I was like, okay, we're gonna need to do a video where we record it and then do a commentary over. So I've started clearing the 3-star one, but yeah, it's going alright. It's going alright. I need to get better, man. The combat is so much more difficult in Transformers, though. It's honestly absurd, but that's also simultaneously what I really do like about the game. Is it just has like this elevated level of difficulty to Marvel Contest of Champions, and that's one of the things I love about MCOC, is the difficulty and the fluidness. Like, I've played a little bit of Injustice 2 on mobile, and gotten a little bit familiar with that combat, but the problem with Injustice's combat, I feel like it's very similar to the first one, where it doesn't feel like in Marvel Contest of Champions and Transformers, all of the time, I feel like I'm in complete control of my character. You know, any mistake that I make is my mistake. You know, if I get clipped, if I fail to a special, like, you know, it's my mistake, and I can correct that for future fights. Whereas Injustice, like, I don't think there's a way to play perfectly, and that's one of the things that tilts me a little bit about it. And I had a chat with the, what was it, the, like, head of marketing for the game, and I was like, you know, in Marvel Contest of Champions, there's a way to play perfectly, you know, without getting hit and keeping your combo up if you're good enough. And he was like, if there is a way to play perfectly, like, I have no idea about it, and he seemed pretty savvy in terms of knowledge, so I don't know, I might be wrong on Injustice front, but, yeah, it's one of the things that I maybe don't like as much, but it's still a pretty cool game. It's certainly much better than the first, though. The first was a pile of garbage. Yeah, Steven Jackson, it's insane, man. I literally, before the live stream, I was messaging Joey. I was like, dude, freaking out right now. It's 72 hours until we're going to be on that plane to California. What's your opinion on double IP from 5-star featured hero crystals? Feels bad, man. That's pretty much my opinion. I've got one Iron Patriot, and that felt pretty terrible. So I can only assume that if you get a second, it's like a full feels bad, man. I felt sorry for that guy. Around the, you know when Iceman came to the crystal? I don't know if you saw that video that was going around of that dude that bought 3 Iceman crystals and opened 3 Ant-Mans out of them. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Will I go for a 5-star King Groot? I'm gonna, like, see exactly how good the 3-star is. I haven't seen, like, too much King Groot gameplay knocking about yet, so nobody's posted, from what I've had a look at, like a really, like, sick, fully maxed out King Groot Smackdown, where they're playing super well, so I haven't seen one of those yet, but I might have another scan of YouTube in a little bit. Can I respond to you for once? What's up, Jaden? What do you want me to respond to, man? You just looking for a little bit of attention? What's up, dude? You got a question? What's the best mastery setup for Labyrinth? Stanley, did you know that document that I sent you on Twitter in the DMs, like the full guide? There is a link to a Labyrinth mastery setup in that, so it should be there, dude. Oh, I haven't done anything to the colors. Might just be the iPhone. Yeah, it's looking pretty normal to me. I'm not too sure if it's playback. Right, let's get the parry. Oh no. I still haven't taken my Howard the Duck as a 4-star up to rank 3 level 30 yet. Really want to do that, do a little bit of testing. I need my resources to upgrade King Groot when we get him, because I really want to test him out. The video on King Groot will probably be tomorrow. Probably first thing. It's going to be fun though. Oh, you did it with suicides. It's not recommended from what I've heard, depending on which character you use. I think if you use Venompool, like suicides, they're not a bad option. But for Star-Lord, like suicides definitely are not preferable. I think Stanley's going in with magic, so yeah. Suicides, they're not that much of a great option, to be honest. At least from what I've heard. I mean, I briefly tried them in my run, it's just like, nah, dying a little bit too quickly. Is 2.5 million enough for Venompool? Yeah, that should be plenty. Am I friends with Mr. LT? I wouldn't say friends. It's kind of more like, you know, a bond of brothers, soulmates. We just have a very, you know, personal, intimate connection. I mean, we've never spoken, but you know, we've made some memes. We have a little bit of banter. Well, actually, we have no banter, but I've made a few Mr. LT memes, and they were some pretty good memes, all right. So yeah, I'd say we have a pretty deep-rooted bond. Ah, the Flash, it's coming soon, man. It's coming soon. I need to get our written one as a substitute, but maybe on like Monday or Tuesday. Actually, Monday is tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow or the day after, hopefully. As I said I'd get that out on the Road to Labyrinth stuff before we left, so I'm gonna try and do that as a focus tomorrow. Have I seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet? If so, who's my favorite character? Of course, it was your boy Yondu, like 100% on that hype train. Although I do quite like Star-Lord as a character. Like, he was really good in the sequel. Drax is pretty great. I guess there's something with the Guardians of the Galaxy. There aren't many characters that you just well, I don't think there are any characters that you dislike. They're all lovable in their own little ways. Like, Rocket's pretty cool as well. Why am I so good at playing MCOC? Well, I wouldn't say I'm beyond godly. I think that's beyond a generous compliment. I'm alright in the game, like, but not too good. Nebula is amazing. I would say Nebula's like a little bit above average at the moment. I don't know. I need to do a little bit of testing on Nebula, but we broke her abilities down. I think the practicality of playing the character is going to make her, for the majority of scenarios, a little bit above average. See, you know, I have a 4-star King Groot and can rank him up to 4 and awaken him 2. Is he worth it? I guess it really depends, you know, exactly what you want King Groot for. If you're going to use him, you know, if you're doing like Alliance Quest Map 6, if you've been chucked on a bleed path, that would be a really good option. But depends kind of where you're at in the game at the moment and what you need, because he's relatively useless for Alliance War. He's quite good for questing to have a little bit of sustainability. But yeah, depends, really depends. I'd say get the character up to 330, play around with him for a bit, but he definitely does need to be awakened. Really relies on that to get the sustainable regeneration. Hey, what is up, Lost Caesarian, man? Good morning from Long Beach, California. Dude, it's not long till I'll be saying that on the channel, my friend. Only 72 more hours left in the UK before we fly out, and then never return to the UK. How do you get parry or dexterity? Farm a lot of arena, get the units for it, unlock them. Sorted, boys. Hey, what is up, Mr. Magic Wizard? Hope you're having a good day in Slovenia today, my friend. He's got a 4-star Nightcrawler. Pretty good. Chuck him on Alliance War... Well, rank him up first, and then chuck him on Alliance War Defense. You have a pretty awesome pain-in-the-ass defender there. Hey, what is up, Arbitrarian? Hey, Cian, it's weird that you're the only one I call by my screen name. Yeah, I guess, I think it'd be very weird if people started calling me by my IRL name. Be a little bit odd, so I'll just take Cian. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anybody in my life, like, at the moment that calls me Seaton in person. So I think it's going to be a little bit weird going out to California. I wonder if Joey's going to refer to me as Callum or Seaton. Interesting. Sure, at the meetup, you know, a lot of people are going to be like, hey, Seaton, instead of Callum. I'm not entirely used to, but should be fun. Hey, what is up, Jar77, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Pleasure to see you on the live stream today. Dakota, appreciate the kind words. Hey, Leron, dude, I'm glad you enjoyed the Howard video yesterday. That one was a little bit of a goof. I just wanted to throw that one out because I quite enjoyed that interaction between Dr. Voodoo, Wrecking Howard the Duck, and people in my alliance still trying to say that Howard is a good defender. So I wanted to shut that down pretty quickly. You'll see in 2.3 million for Venompool enough. Yeah, you're probably looking pretty good, man. I'd be a little bit more safe and probably go for 2.5, but that you've probably got it. Vegas is just a short drive away, but we probably won't end up going to Vegas. Maybe one day, but I don't think I'm enough of a baller to hit up Vegas yet. I mean, you know, when we start raking in those big coins, maybe we'll take a trip or two to Vegas. But for now, like, we're gonna chill in Long Beach, man. It'll be a good time. Jarek, appreciate it, man. Welcome to the stream today. What I think of the next daily log in April? I mean, I haven't seen any of the rewards yet, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on anything. But I hope to see... I would like to see Dormammu or Hood or Archangel or Psylocke or Iceman as the... just like any one of those 5 characters as the free character next month. And I think it's pretty likely. They all have their pros. I think the most useful one for a lot of people would probably be Archangel. So I'd like to see him just because of that heal block. Because even if you had a free start Archangel, if you took the time to grind out for him when he came into Arena, then you would have had this like machine to absolutely tear through Master Mode Deadpool. Because I know like a few people have been struggling on you know, how to deal with his crazy regeneration in this month's Master Mode event. Would you recommend taking the classic Daredevil or Agent Venom to rank 5? By the way, I attribute my completion of both Realm Legends and Road to Labyrinth. Hey, Chris, appreciate that. Out of the two, I would probably go for classic Daredevil, just because I think he's significantly more useful in Alliance War Attack, and also Map 6 of Alliance Quest. There are a few unblockable special 2s that you just need a Daredevil for, unless you are like the craziest god tier evader. So yeah, I'd probably prioritize Daredevil over Agent Venom in that scenario. But Agent Venom, he's an alright rank 5. I don't think he's like anywhere close to the top of the priority list. Because I think he's only like he only really shines as an Alliance War defender on certain nodes. And I think generically speaking, Black Panther Civil War is a more valuable Alliance War defender. He's a bigger pain in the ass. But yeah, Agent Venom's still good for certain nodes, especially like Kinetic Reactor. Hey, Daniel, congrats on 4-star Angela, my friend. Michael, appreciate the kind words, dude. Thanks for stopping by the stream today. 16.8 million. You think I'm good for King Groot? Dude, that sounds pretty damn good to me. But I think the problem with the featured champion is that the cutoff just bounces around so much. But I'd be very, very surprised if you missed out on King Groot. I think you're relatively safe there, my friend. That's all good. When's the new Road to Labyrinth video? We're going to do a stream before we leave. It might be tomorrow evening. I promised that we'd get out the Infinite Arena Street Guide and the Road to Labyrinth one before I head off to Cali. So I can't do it this evening as I'm gonna meet up with a friend this evening. But tomorrow, definitely, for sure. I'll sit down, it'll be like a 3-hour live stream, and we'll figure out some boss-ass tactics to nail some of the final chapters. Hey, what is up, Joey? A pleasure to see you on the live stream today. What node is Doctor Strange good in Alliance War? Unblockable Special 2, he's pretty good for. But also with Doctor Strange, you want to make sure that you have Mystic Dispersion to get some decent value out of them. Low, I harvested 322k points, thinking I might get Groot, but you've already collected 1.2 million. Dude, King Groot in the Freestar, like any new Freestar featured champion is definitely going to be over like a bare minimum of 1.1 million. Unless you're in the beginning bracket. If you've been playing the game for like less than 60 days, then you're in a different bracket, and you might get him with that score, but it's always a little bit hard to tell. Can I come to Miami, Florida? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Dorky Diggity Dave is chilling in Miami, so maybe one day. I mean, he's pretty occupied at the moment, but yeah, it's definitely somewhere I'd like to hit up in the future. I think if I was going to like Miami, Florida, I'd probably like to do like a 2-week trip. One where maybe I go to like all the theme parks in Florida, and one where it's like, hey, we're just chilling in Miami. Can I get you're not going to get Venompool with only 400k points. Ah, if you're a 29-day player, dude, you've probably got King Groot then. Just make sure to grind as much as possible, get as high as you can. But, like, the cutoff for the Freestar, what? It pings and pongs definitely in that bracket, but I don't know, it seems alright. It seems alright. Whereas Dorky Diggity Dave, he hasn't posted in a while. The dude just had a kid, man. He just had a kid like it was like 5-6 days ago. So that's why, man. He is just adjusting to life as a dad at the moment. I'm sure he's gonna be back in full form, but like the dude has literally just become a dad. You know, he's allowed a little bit of time. We'll let him off. We'll let him off YouTube for a little bit just for that. Right, let's block all of that. Ah, he's going to be invisible, isn't it? That's going to be a pain in the ass. Right, let's wait out this invisibility. Double miss. That's so bad. Stun immune. What? That was a little bit weird. Interesting. Dorky Diggity Dads, you damn well know it. Precision or cruelty? Definitely go for precision first, because cruelty is not going to be as effective if you're getting significantly less amount of crits. I have watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It was a bomb-ass film. I highly recommend it. We're so lucky. We're so damn lucky in Europe, man. We get all the Marvel movies like a week earlier. To build a little bit of hype for the American audience. Already have Venompool, so no grinding for me. It's a good life, man, when you can just sit back and not have to worry about grinding those characters. Rank 4 Hulk or duped OG Black Panther. Out of the two, I'd probably go Hulk, just because Hulk is going to be probably one of the best boss killers next Alliance Quest season. Like, he's good for pretty much every boss. Especially if you've got him awakened, you can bust out quite a bit of additional damage there. But even unawakened, like, he's still a really, really good option for dropping some Dormammu's. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I swear movies always used to come out like 3-4 months earlier in America. Like whenever, because we went to Florida and California a few times when I was kind of growing up, just to go to some of the theme parks there. And when we went to kind of walk past some of the cinemas, I remember seeing like movies playing that the trailer had like just come out for in the UK. It's like, what? This is so weird. So I got to watch some movies. I think I watched like Spy Kids in America like 2 months before it was out in the UK. I felt so cool. It was a good time. It was a good time. But that was a very, very long time ago. Hey, what's up, 6Z? Dude, we're doing pretty well today, my friend. Just getting up to 1.5 million just so we can be super, super safe for King Groot. And then we're going to grind a little bit more in the 4-star arena, get some more milestone rewards. Yeah, we still have like an hour and a bit left, so plenty of time. Oh, Alex, dude, that is that's a low blow, my friend. Low blow. Dude, who needs a 5-star Hyperion anyway? I got that 5-star Iron Patriot carrying my roster, so it's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, Cian, seems like you like to use Star-Lord, Voodoo, and Elektra for Alliance attacking. I understand Star-Lord and Voodoo, but is Elektra that good? Elektra in certain circumstances is good. But I'm starting to think about maybe like rotating her out, because I used to use her quite a bit for the Thorns node, and she could deal with everything quite well. But very recently, a lot of people have been playing Iceman on the Thorns node, placing Iceman on the Thorns nodes, And that will just, like, it will wreck an Electro, wreck a Black Widow, a Crossbones. Like, you're just not going to have a good time with any skill character. So I'm starting to think, like, do I even want a champion that can reduce defensive ability accuracy? Like, do I need it? Or I've been playing around with my having my Venompool actually in Alliance War. Actually, I do need to move in Alliance War. That is a valid point. But I've just got a couple of blank nodes to take out, so it shouldn't be too much hassle. Oh no, I thought we were on the special too. Oh, feels pretty bad, man. Feels pretty bad. Thought we were gonna get some pretty beefcake damage there. Right, boys. Yeah, Electra's pretty good. She's quite fun to play. Like, she's the defensive ability accuracy reduction. One thing I really like about Electra as well, she's a very good finisher-upper for boss killing, because every attack below 25% health is a guaranteed crit. So powerful. Especially when it comes to, you know, these really stacked bosses. So sometimes, you know, I'll, like, start chipping away at these bosses with my Star-Lord and Dr. Voodoo, and if I can't kill them, then Electra just comes in and we'll rinse it up. But I think my Venompool, the 5-star one, probably has about the same effect as that. Yeah, I was thinking about double rank 5 Dr. Voodoo, but I'm not too sure I want to go for that just yet. I think I need to get, as our prestige just keeps on, like, skyrocketing in our alliance, I need to get my Ghost Rider up to rank 5, because map 6 is just becoming more and more difficult to deal with some of the paths. So I really do need that Ghost Rider to be rank 5. He's doing a really solid job at rank 4, but he just needs, like, a little bit more of a safety buffer would be good and help me save a little bit of units here and there. So that's fairly decent. Right, is there still... Oh, the boss is still left. I don't really have, like, anything to, well, much to contribute to the boss killing here. But it's alright, I can feed a couple of kills, I guess. Are we gonna be able to actually realistically do much before Magic just kills us with Limbo? I don't really think so. Let's actually have a look, see what everybody else is on. Yeah, I think CLG is probably going to finish that off with the Star-Lord there. I think if we go in, we're just going to be giving them some more defensive kills. Not that it really matters, but we'll we'll tidy up if we need to in a bit. All right, let's go for Punisher, Dormammu, and Captain Marvel. Yeah, we're doing pretty well in this Alliance War. In our map, we explored every single node apart from 2. So yeah, pretty decent strategy going on there. Right, let's go ahead and swap these 2 around. Yeah, should be pretty decent. It was a bit of an unbalanced matchup. We were definitely, like, significantly advantaged in terms of our rating. So even though we did smoke the opponent, like, it just wasn't, like, a very fair matchup on them. So it's not something I'm going to be doing a video on, just because it was a little bit too, yeah, a little bit too easy for the most part. But I made some terrible mistakes earlier, so bad. Like, I literally lost, like, my Voodoo and most of my Venompool to, like, a single Electro that started on, like, 2 bars of power. It was that 2-bar power start node, and I was too early evading the special 2, like, twice. So, you know, the fight starts, instantly get hit by the special 2 of Dr. Voodoo, and before I can do anything, I'm dead, because I got stunned with the special 2. Felt pretty bad. Then I made the same mistake on Venompool, but managed to salver it. Opinion on Dormammu. Dormammu is a really decent Alliance War defender. Really awesome character for that. Also a very good utility and power control champion to play. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Utility and Alliance War defense. That's what he's good for. Oh, Daniel Painter. Dude, welcome to the bin, my friend. I just completed Master Mode this morning. Definitely the easiest Master Mode they've had yet. Captain, definitely agree with you, my friend. I think Angela and King Groot. I was reading an article with, like, Gabriel Frizeria, I believe. That's how you say his name. And it was on the official Marvel website, because they do one of these every time they add in a new character. And he's like, oh yeah, I think King Groot's going to be a really good defender. I'm like, King Groot is just... You just avoid the special one and you win. Maybe if regeneration used to work like it used to, then he'd be a decent defender. But unfortunately, like, he just doesn't really have anything going for him on defense. Hey, what is up, Emmanuel? Hope you're doing well. What's up, man? Dude, Alex, I'm not going to check out your account, man. I don't even want to see it, dude. I don't even want to see what you got going on there. Alright, let's chuck that in. Oh, that's it. Sorted. Oh, man, I love playing Hulk so much. I want to get mine back up to rank 5. For Dormammu dropping in the next season of Alliance Quest, which actually starts tomorrow night. It's going to be a good time. Why don't I try for the featured 4-star in Arena rather than the 3-star? Always start with the 3-star, because 4-star, you literally need to play the game for like 72 hours. Like, you gotta get like 16, well, if you want to be relatively safe, it's like 15, 16 million plus points. It's like a solid 3 days of grinding. And I do not want to dedicate that amount of time to grinding for a character that, you know, I don't have any experience with, and I don't think is super great. Like, unless a character is 1,000,000% game-changingly hype, there's just no point of doing it. So usually my plan for new characters is I always get them as a 3-star so I can do a little bit of testing. If they are really, really, really hype, then I'll go for them as a 5-star. And I guess if one was pretty hype, I'd probably allocate the time in the second round if I had that available to go for the 4-star. Oh, Stan Lee, dude, let me check that out, my friend. Sorry if I missed a couple of messages off. Right, let's load that up. Hey, guys, can we have some massive hype in your boy, in chat for your boy Stanley Free, who just dropped a PayPal donation, guys. We have a Dollar Daddy, a Pound Popper of the stream, a Dollar Daddy of the day already. So let's add him up there, guys. $15 PayPal donation directly. Stanley, dude, thank you so much for that, man. Really do appreciate the support. That's definitely going to go towards some poor life choices in California, my friend. I can guarantee that. Hey, C, and I just want to know, Venom or Venompool? Also, how do you not get the Death Squads on streak free to 18 in the 4-star basic? You just got to have some really, really stacked champions. I believe... I'm not too sure. Yeah, actually, in the description of this live stream, man, we actually have a guide to the infinite streak in the Tier 4 Basic Arena. So if you scroll down, take a look at that, then that hopefully should answer all of your questions. How do you get Mystic Dispersion? You can also purchase the cores via units, so you can just grind Arena, get some units, and do it that way. Hey, what is up, Kings of the Contest? Hope you're doing well today. Ghost Rider Arena tomorrow. Is it? It's really soon, the Ghost Rider Arena, actually. It's Thursday, yeah. Damn, that's going to be a fun time. Yeah, Stanley is honestly one of the hugest supporters of the channel. He's been following the channel pretty much since I started. I cannot thank him enough. He's just done so much for me. He really solid guy. Yondu does look very cool. His animations look so sick. Force on 4-star Beast. I think Beast is... He's a pretty cool champion. Joel Line actually did a video on Beast. If you type in, like, Joel Line Beast into YouTube, you can find out a little bit more about the character. Because I'm like, I've got a rough idea of what Beast does. I know he can reduce, like, power gain on the opponent, and he can regenerate a little bit, and he has a fairly decent bleed. Like, he's alright. He's kind of like middle tier, and he can also stun. He's got a little bit of utility here and there for most scenarios, actually. He's pretty cool. But, still not enough to make him one of the best mutant characters, just because the mutant class is so incredibly strong. There are so many great options within it. But Beast is cool. He's definitely not a bad champion to have. He's a good one to have for various circumstances. Alright, there we go, boys. I see, and I have a 5-star Mutant Awakening gem, Cable or Iceman. Of those two characters, definitely Iceman. No questions at all. Yeah? That's also a pro of Beast. He has so many little tidbits to him, actually. Very, very cool character. Right, so I'd say, like, right now, we're probably looking pretty safe in the 3-star arena. Gonna grind out a couple more milestones in the 4-star one. Hey, what is up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream today. Thoughts on Howard? Definitely best champion in the game. Like, Howard the Beast is, he's so good and makes such a wonderful sound wherever he's getting hit. So yeah, I definitely highly advocate Howard, man. Such a cool character. But I think something might be a little bit funky with what is it, Howard at the moment, and the way his Furies are stacking. Alex, it's gonna come either tomorrow or Tuesday for sure. Hey, Scene, should I work on Deep Wounds or Mystic Dispersion Mastering first? I have 1 point in each and used both Drax and Scarlet Witch, both 4-star 440. Oh, it's personal preference, dude. Totally personal preference. I don't think there's a clear answer for that. I would probably say it totally depends on your roster and like how many Mystic characters you have. If it's just Drax and it's just Scarlet Witch, then I'd probably go Mystic Dispersion. But it's a bit of a tough one. Hey Daniel, appreciate you stopping by. I like playing with my 3-star Awakened, maxed out Dupe level 20 Venom. Nah, that's not weird at all. Like, Venom is a very, very fun character to play with. Certainly don't blame you there. Yo, what is up, Yevo? Hope you're doing well. Seeing which champion do I prefer? Rogue, Magic, Voodoo, Star-Lord. Out of all the characters, Voodoo is my favorite to play. Like, he's just got utility for pretty much everything. So that's what I like about Voodoo. There's like a way to play pretty much every matchup that works in your favor. But you have to be on the ball and have like a rough idea of, well, a pretty solid understanding of how Dr. Voodoo's abilities and stances interact with each other. Hey, there we go, boys. See, Vision is simply the best champion. Well, I wouldn't say that's entirely correct. Howard is bad. Dude, you can't be hating on my boy Howard. He's just trying to have a good time, man. Right. Other Beast, rank 5 4-star, been using him for map for the past 4 months. He's a Cyclops and Kang killer. You won't have Cyclops and Kang to kill anymore. I don't think Beast is going to be a terribly good matchup for the next season of Alliance Quest, actually. You can see why he'd be good for Cyclops, though. Maybe not Kang. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch for Kang. But, to be honest, I think Marvel Contest of Champions, at the end of the day, it's one of those games where if you are skill-based, if you are skilled enough, and if you have enough units that you can do, like, pretty much anything with any character. Like, that's the fun of the game. But obviously, you know, you're going to have a significantly easier time trying to do Realm of Legends with, like, a 5-star Star-Lord in comparison to, like, a rank 3 Iron Patriot. Do I think the 12.0 fail has been compensated for? Yeah, I think, oh, well, you know, this is it's pretty old news, but, you know, those massive compensation packages that went out, they're pretty damn good. I was fairly satisfied with that. But they've still got a few issues to fix within the game, like people are still having the freezing bug apparently. I haven't experienced it myself yet, but I've seen a few posts on Reddit. So they just need to sort out some of the more core game stuff, and it's moving in a good direction. Oh, Alex, dude, I feel like that's not a legitimate question, and that's just a subtle way to brag, my friend. Did I miss something? When did I dupe my Phoenix? Ages ago. It's about a month ago from that offer where you could, like, pick a 4-star class crystal and just have, like, anyone that you want. So that's how we awakened our Phoenix there. We got lucky, we went for the Cosmic one. I was hoping to get Hyperion, we instead got Phoenix, which was kind of the second option we were looking for. So it was pretty decent. Is there a streak guide for the tier 3 basic? There isn't a tier 3 basic arena, you just farm the daily map for those. When I hop it, it's, what is it? It's like 70, actually, I think it's like 60-something hours now. Might be like 68 hours till my plane takes off. Feelings on Quake. Quake is an awesome character. Very, very good if you take the time to learn how to play her using kind of a heavy charges. But there's some interesting stuff you can do with Quake. Also, like, her animations make her a very, very satisfying character to play. So she's certainly good fun for that. Hey, what is up, the Beast? Hope you're doing well. Is a 3-star Venompool unawakened good? Yeah, Venompool's just generally a pretty a good unawakened character. But if you're looking for a guide on best 3-star characters to rank up and max out, we do have a video guide for that on the channel. If you want a little bit of the pro inside info on that. Damn, we keep on getting power drained on this. It's so bad. What's better, 4 Jane Foster, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo, or Scarlet Witch is a 3-star? I'd say the best option, if you can play well, is definitely a Dr. Voodoo. And then it's between Scarlet Witch and Ghost Rider, depending on the circumstance. Like, both characters have pros and cons. Do I plan to live stream from the meetup? If we can get, like, a mobile live stream going, maybe for a little bit. But for the most of it, I just want to be hanging out, man. Just having a few drinks and just playing a little bit of Marvel Contest of Champions. So it should be a pretty chill time. By the way, I built Realm of Legends Wolverine with Quake without touching him. Damn, I can see how that would work, actually. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Did you upload a video on that? I'd really like to see that, actually. Must have taken, like, ages to do, though. Very, very long time. Is Black Panther Civil War good to awaken? Definitely do not awaken Black Panther Civil War. He is one of the worst awakened abilities in the game. He's better unawakened, and he's good for Alliance War Defense. Like, chuck him on any armor up node, so he always has his what is it? His stun reflect active, and then you win the game pretty much. See, what do you think of using Venompool in Batista's challenge with Innovate ability on second special? It's Innovate only restricts power when you attack the opponent, so it doesn't work the same as Power Lock. Innovate only prevents the opponent from getting power when you hit them. So, for example, like, it doesn't counter Power Flood, which is the problem in Dave Batista's challenge. So yeah, Venompool's, she's an alright option if you can play well. You know, she's a very hard-hitting, very fast-paced champion. But maybe not the best for Dave Batista's. Hey, what is up, KG Gaming? A pleasure to see you on the channel today, my friend. Right, sorry guys, the chat is crazy today. So many people tuning in. Have I tried to outdamage Wolverine with Hyperion? If I wanted to outdamage Wolverine, I'd probably try my my Venompool instead. I guess Hyperion could potentially work. We need to give it a go at some point. When it's California, it's on Wednesday. Just 60-something hours to go. Let me figure out, actually. Our plane leaves at 2, so it is 67 hours till we fly out to Cali. Only a couple of days and a bit left in the UK. Very close to Assassin's range, actually. There we go. Sword Boys. It's the best unawakened 4-star champion. Oh, probably Captain America World War II. Like, he's a beast. 3-star Quake. Hell yeah, it took more than an hour. Oh my gosh. Satan, I gotta admire your persistence there. What made you use a 3-star Quake instead of a guillotine? Did you just not have guillotine available? How long am I going to be out in California? For 2 weeks, but we have the laptop and travel set up. So we're going to try and, for the first couple of days, there might not be any videos. But after that, I want to try and keep up like 2 videos a day, because I'm gonna have to like travel. The journey is so long; it's about 15 hours on the first day. Then the second day, yeah, I'll probably be pretty dead. So we'll see what happens with the content schedule while we're out there. But I want to try and keep to 2 videos a day would be pretty sweet. Is it possible to complete Labyrinth of Legends with Moon Knight? Yeah, if you've got your Moon Knight rank 4, he's definitely a potential option. But you have to have a 5-star Moon Knight rank 4, definitely to prolong the enrage timer. And also use the X-Men team synergy to increase the enrage as well. Oh no. Sorted, boys, not too bad. Can I give you tips on how to beat Thanos? Don't really have any tips off the top of my head. You just gotta play well with Thanos. You can evade the special 1, you can evade the special 2. Like, there's nothing too special about Thanos. If you look at like the 3-star ice, if you YouTube like Iceman rank up and gameplay Seaton, you can see a rank 3 level 30 Iceman. Actually, it might be a rank 2 20 Iceman as a 3-star take on Thanos. So you get that juicy information there. Definitely we need to do a Gwenpool full Realm of Legends run. Problem is, like, Gwenpool doesn't have a great matchup on some of the fights. I think it's actually just Vision that she has a bad matchup on. But, like, it's really not a good matchup on that fight. Because Gwenpool does rely on bleeding the opponent to get a lot of her damage. When she can't do that, she's a tad lackluster. Hey, what is up, Easy Dizzy? Hope you're doing well. My strategy for beating Nightcrawler, usually I parry him and then get like 3 attacks if he's stunnable. If not, it's just try and be very aware of that evade and try and push him into swashbuckling. But I'm terrible at trying to push him into swashbuckling. But yeah, like the safe tactic is just parry and then get like 3 hits in. See, I did the short path of Labyrinth of Legends. Congratulations there. Asking again, why do I pull Colossus 5 times out of 12 featured hero crystals? Dude, it's because you don't work for Kabam, man. You gotta get that resume in. Then you can start pulling the 5-star features. What is my dream champion? It's probably a 5-star Dr. Voodoo. We made that dream a reality, boys. Don't forget to join the Mile High Club while on the plane. I think that's very statistically unlikely to happen. I mean, I'm not going to rule it completely out, but it's probably not going to happen. Do you think Colossus needs an update? Definitely. Dude is so outdated in comparison to some of the other characters in the game. Definitely needs a revamp in terms of his abilities to make him a little bit more viable. Because Colossus is just straight trash at the moment. Hey, what's up, Rixel? It's my favorite Marvel character, Spider-Man, definitely, for sure. Spider-Man is the best Marvel character. Maybe Deadpool's up there as well, but big Spider-Man fanboy. Right, can we chain on the special one? Oh, I missed that 100% crit chance so much. Hashtag buff Rocket Raccoon. He needs to return to glory. I think Awakening Magic is worth it. No, not really. I wouldn't use an Awakening Gem on Magic, especially considering that she comes to Arena, I think in like 2 weeks' time. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't Awaken Magic given the current circumstances. If you want to Awaken her, she's going to be pretty cheap, I guess, to get Arena. So I'd just go for an Awaken her via that. Do I know when Hyperion will be the basic hero in Arena? So what do you have next? You have Ghost Rider, then Mordo, then Dr. Voodoo, and then Hyperion. So I think it's like 8 weeks till Hyperion comes to the Arena as a basic character. So you got a little bit to wait. Actually, it might be 6 weeks. Yeah, it's 6 and a bit weeks. 6 and a bit weeks. 8 and a bit weeks is how the duck. So yeah, it's not too long. Not too long. Can I explain Mac's signature crystals? What about them? There's... How many points should I get for Ghost Rider in the intermediate bracket? Oh, intermediate bracket is always just like do as much as you can. There's no like set cutoff because people, you know, always rotate in and out of it. So yeah, it's just as much as you possibly can in that bracket. How do you parry? If you want to know how to parry, YouTube Dork Lessons, How to Parry Marvel Contest of Champions, has an exceptional guide which covers all the information there. So if you want to get good, that is definitely the video to go to. Why did I push the button? Dude, because I wasn't going to play the mind games, man. We explained this. If I see a button, somebody tells me not to push the button, I'm going to push the button. It's just the way of the world, my friend. All these great champions in Arena, not enough time. First world problems, my friend. First world problems. So, you know, I got 1 million plus in Arena. Is that enough for Freestar Groot? Probably not, because a new Freestar champion tends to kind of land at about 1.1 to 1.3 million. So you're gonna have to put in like a crazy last minute grind. You still have a little bit of time to up your score, but yeah, dude, you definitely need to try and climb as close to 1.3 million as you can. Because I'd say at 1 million, you're very confidently not gonna get the character. If you push the button type button pusher, we'll find out, man. We might do a survey on the character on the channel once we find out what the reward is for not pushing it. 2.2 million for Venompool is good. Yeah, it should be fine for Venompool. If you go a little bit higher, that would be suggested. But that should be fine. Should be fine. Oh, you got 1.5 million. Okay, that's fine, dude. That's fine. Yeah, you'll probably be fine for King Groot with that. How long? You have to keep it for like 7 days and it'll expire, and then you'll get like a different title and slightly better rewards. Actually swap these two around. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Exactly, Vincent. They damn well do, my friend. We're not gonna let some talking raccoon dictate whether or not we push a button. We're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna push the button. Maybe Tim. Actually, unfortunately not later, because I'm gonna be going out very shortly after this. So I can't do it today. Probably won't have time before I head off to California, my friend. So if you want to do it with somebody else, feel free to. King Groot, I think if you want to be safe for the Freestar King Groot, try and get as much over 1.3 million as you can. Ideally 1.5 million plus for a level of safety. But yeah, anything over 1.3 million should be a fairly decent bet. Hey, what's up, 789 Gaming? Hope you're doing well. 11 million for King Groot. Dude, it's very ambitious. Very, very ambitious. I wouldn't say you stand a good chance of getting King Groot. There's a realm of possibility that you could get him. I wouldn't say it's relatively likely though, but you might get him. Dormammu, new Alliance War boss. I'm happy to see Dormammu as an Alliance War boss without his degeneration. I think he's going to be absolutely fine as an Alliance War boss because you bait the special one and you win the game. That's how it works. So again, very similar tactic to Kang and Venom, really. There we go, boys. Saw it. Are you, like, initially when the 12.0 patch started, I had some problems with the timing and blocking and parrying, but a lot of those have gone now. I think I've adapted, or stuff has been changed. I'm not really too sure. Yo, what is up, Joseph? How much does Kabam pay me? It's unfortunately a big fat zero. I mean, I wish, man. I wish. That'd be sweet. Because Kabam, they're rolling in it. They're making like 30 million every month from Marvel Contest of Champions. So much cash. But yeah, unfortunately my paycheck is just, it's a big old fat 0. Hey, what's up, Joseph? Hope you're doing well, my friend. CM Rogue or X23 to rank 5? Out of those two, I'd probably go Rogue, but it's a little bit of personal preference. But I probably want to beef up. I mean, Rogue is a better option for prestige and also have power drain utility. However, X23 is a better option for damage. And maybe the regen's a little bit more reliable there. How long has it been since I spent on the game? The last thing I brought was that, like, 4-star crystal that allowed you to, you know, you got to pick the class of what it was. And, yeah, that was about a month and a bit ago. So it's probably been about a month and a bit. And then we only spent, I think it was like 20, 30 quid. And then before that, we hadn't spent for a very long time. Don't think before that we'd spent since Labyrinth. Because after Labyrinth, I was like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm done. Don't need to buy any more featured hero crystals. We're sorted, boys. Hey, there we go. Why does everyone say Ghost Rider is good? I have him 3 stars rank 440, but I don't see what makes him so special. Can I please help? Dude, Ghost Rider is a great character when you know how to play him and kind of intertwine his judgments. Amazing regeneration. He has all of the utility in the game. Like, you have Fate Seal, you have Power Lock. Just got to read his abilities, my friend. It's also Bleed Immune, very good option for Map 6 in Alliance Quest, but obviously not as a 3-star. But Ghost Rider, he's only going to be a good character if you, like, properly invest the time into learning how to play Ghost Rider. Otherwise, like, if you have no idea how he works, then, like, you just, you know, you're better off playing another character. It's possible to survive as a free-to-play player, definitely. I mean, it depends on your goals in the game. Like, you can get places in the game by investing either your time or your money. So if you're playing completely free-to-play and you want all of the champions, you need to be willing to put into time to a grind arena. But again, it really depends on what your goals are in the game. It's pretty easy as a free-to-play player now to get to a level where you can clear Master Mode and do like all of Act 4, Act 5. But again, depends on your ability to play. Like Brian Grant is probably one of the most famous and well-known completely free-to-play players. And the dude has a pretty stacked roster going on. So if you want to check him out, like Brian Grant on YouTube. How much would Voodoo go for? Voodoo's probably going to go like 5.5 to 6 million plus, I reckon, in Arena. But I'm interested to see the Voodoo Cutoff. I reckon it's going to be the highest one out of all of them by far. But Mordo also is going to be pretty high. Same with Hyperion, actually. Be some insane cutoffs for a few weeks. Right, let's hope this deals a nice amount of damage. Hey, not too bad. Did I participate in the 3-star Groot arena? Yeah, we managed to clock... What did we clock in that arena? How much time do we have left, actually? Okay, we have 40 minutes. I want to try and get to 1 million in this arena. Yeah, in the King Groot one, we got just over 1.5 million, so should hopefully be more than enough for a 3-star variant of the character. There we go. I think Brian wants to play LoL, but how would he do it without spending? He's just, at the moment, like, I believe he's, like, stockpiling units so that he can, you know, just spend via that way. You know, invest his time to grind arena to get the currency instead of actually buying it. Which in terms of all-around efficiency, maybe isn't the best option, but, you know, he's free to play, he's got a mission, it's working out well for him. See, rig my next 5-star crystals so I get 7 Colossus. I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I think you do deserve it, though. You definitely deserve it, though, Alex. You've been way too lucky with those 5-star features. Dexterity or parry? Both. Just grind arena, get both of them, dude. Both very, very valuable. Magic Cutoff, please. Oh, I have no idea. Probably looking at, like, I'd say you probably want about 3 million for Magic. Maybe a little bit more for safety, but I have no idea where she's going to land at. Now, I don't think more than 3 million, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Phoenix is so incredibly low. But Magic's a bit of a catch-22, because she's a very old character, and a lot of people do have her. But at the same time, she's definitely a character that you not only want, but you also want her awakened, so it's a little bit of both. Hey, what is up, Steve Wester? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Should I put Gwenpool or Daredevil in my starting lineup? Probably Gwenpool, Ruben. Any idea what the cutoff is for 10%? Arena cutoffs are in the description. But yeah, it's going to be probably about like 1.3 million roughly. Anything above that, you should manage to get the 3-star version of King Groot. How much time am I playing this game? I started playing last March. Is Despair worth investing into? In certain scenarios, yes. I have Despair in a lot of my builds. I quite enjoy it. But it's not all around useful. And it's certainly not as useful as it used to be. But it's very good for dealing with high regeneration champions when you have characters that utilize a lot of debuffs. So yeah, Despair's like, it's circumstantially good. Right. Oh, it's annoying we can't bleed this Colossus. That was such a weak special one there. Right, let's get down, boys. Not too bad. See, now I don't understand why you think I'm lucky. I got double IP from Gwenpool. Dude, I've seen your top characters, man. Kabam CO 1,000,000% confirmed. Ah, yes, Greenius, dude. I will, there's going to be an updated guide in the next couple of days on the 3-star Infinite Arena streak. Because, yeah, I mean, it's significantly higher now because before it just used to be 2-star characters, and now it's maxed out 3-stars are the toughest opponent that you'll fight, instead of maxed out 2-stars, which was the previous one. What's that? Hey, do you consider synergies essential to team building, or can I do without? I guess it really depends what you want to achieve. I mean, if you're trying to, like, pump up a certain character for something like Labyrinth of Legends, then it's maybe needed. But, like, when we were doing a lot of, like, Act 5 progression, we were kind of just using a diverse roster to deal with various challenges and stuff. And especially when I do stuff like the 3-star Master Mode challenge, I don't really worry about synergies at all, and just focus on kind of building a good characters with the utility needed for fights. Because all synergies really do, for the most part, there are a couple of exceptions to this, but for the most part they just increase like damage output, and that's great, that's really convenient sometimes. But if you're doing like a challenge where we need to deal with a certain thing, you want to prioritize having characters that have abilities and the right utility to take on various matchups and different ones. Hey, what is up, Philippe and Ale? Is Ale how I say that? I feel like it might be Ali. It might be Ali, but what is up, and welcome to the stream today. Is Punisher 4-star, rank 330, worth awakening? Definitely don't awaken Punisher. He's the most unreliable awakened ability in the game. But would I take him to rank 4? Not ideally. I think there are better characters, but he's very, very fun to play. I will give you that. But there are just better champions out there than Punisher that are gonna do more for you in terms of your progression than a 4-star Punisher will. But again, it's up to you and what other options you have. Is Road to Labyrinth beatable with rank 4 champions? Well, it depends which champions you have. Depends how well you play. And I'd say it's definitely possible, maybe without spending units. But yeah, I think Road to Labyrinth, like, there are a lot of tricky circumstances where you can slip up and just die. So it's always a good idea, if you're attempting it, to probably have about 2,000 units saved up. If you're going for Chapter 4, that is. Like, the first 3 chapters, they're pretty easy to do with 3-star characters. Oh, that's so annoying! Man, screw this Loki. He's a bit of an asshole. Hey, what is up, Louise? A pleasure to see you on the stream today. Oh, Alex. Dude, I feel your pain, man. I still haven't got Punisher either. Can't wait till 5-star Daredevil gets added. He might never get added. Like, they only very rarely add new characters to the 5-star basic. And they recently added a couple more, a few months back, I believe. So it's probably still going to be like another half a year till we get some new 5-star basics. And they're, like, half of them are probably going to be trash. Whenever there are new 5-star basics introduced, half of them are trash. Seeing salty about Punisher. Still, I'm pretty salty. Just because, like, every other day, like, somebody that's, like, level 30, level 40 will send me a tweet being like, I opened an arena crystal and got this. Like, you lucky son of a bitch. Too jelly, man. Too jelly of that 4-star Punisher. Like, the last arena crystal opening as well we did was so bad. Oh, we got, like, such crappy rewards from it. Like, nothing exciting, like a very small amount of units, and apart from that, it was just gold. We got nothing else apart from gold. And, like, I already have, like, more than enough gold I'll need in 10 lifetimes, so we'll see. Oh, you got a King Groot as your profile, Jay. I might have a look at that later, my friend. We're on a pretty tight time limit to finish, get up to 1 million in this arena, so can't do it now. Hey, what's up, Tempter? Hope you're doing well. Best skill champion in my opinion. Oh, varies quite a bit. Sometimes it's Elektra, sometimes it's Black Widow, sometimes it's Daredevil OG, sometimes it's Venompool, but it depends on the matchup and circumstances. Like, there's no generically best skill character at the moment. It used to be Black Widow, like, by a long shot, but then she got nerfed down quite a bit. Hey, thank you very much, Snoon. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Tim. Appreciate you stopping by the live stream today. That's all good, Nugan. Appreciate you stopping by. Colossus sucks. Yeah, he does need a little bit of an update. Can I do a video on... I'm going to do a spreadsheet on Alliance War placement. That's what I'm going to do on the plane, I've decided. I'm going to draw up a big old document, and I'm going to spend like the 10 hours I have on the plane reviewing Alliance War placement. So yeah, it's going to be my plane journey. Mixed in with a couple of movies, you know, a few movies here and there, a little bit of Alliance War placement. We get some written guides sorted. I want to update my Labyrinth of Legends one as well, because that needs a little bit of juicing up. I honestly thought we could connect that. It's down anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, Alex. Because I'm very excited for Ragnarok. I'm a little bit tempted to like save up all my 5-star shards and just try and go for Worldbreaker Hulk. Because I'm pretty sure they would not miss an opportunity to add Worldbreaker Hulk into the game. So I reckon it's relatively likely that with the release of that, we're just going to have like this insane version of Gladiator Hulk. And it's going to be so damn cool. He might suck though. So I don't want to neglect all the 5 stars to just go for him. But we'll see what happens a little bit closer to the time. Still got ages to go probably. It's got to be like half a year, so plenty of time to save. When are we Brits going to meet up? Oh, if the California meetup goes well, maybe over the summer. See, and I'm kind of stuck right now. Need a number to tier 4 basics and class catalyst to really push my champions to the next level. How should I approach the game as I don't have the time to grind like that? I think with tier 4 basics and stuff, it's just about being in a really active alliance that's kind of pushing as much as they can in alliance quests. That is the most solid way to make as much headway progression as you can. Apart from that, it's just about identifying like the monthly quest and making sure you can do all of those and trying to strive for as much progression in like Act 4 and Act 5 as possible. But yeah, that's I mean, it's not very specific advice, but those are some of the things that you need to focus on if you want to get those resources. But it definitely does come to a point at the end game where, you know, you need to be in quite an active alliance and just progressing as much as you can in order to get where you want to be. Yeah, it should be quite a good time if we do one over the summer. I need to think about how to organize that one, but got way too much on the plate with California at the moment, so we'll have a little bit of a think about that after I get back. Where's the Long Beach meetup? It is in the... Oh, what's the name? Is it I think it's the Federal Bar? So it's next Sunday, actually. Next Sunday at 3 p.m. California time in the Federal Bar in Long Beach. So details of that are actually in the description of the live stream if you haven't already heard about it. Just going to be chilling there from 3 p.m. onwards. And yeah, having a few drinks, playing a bit of Marvel Contest of Champions. Should be a good time. Do I get along with a lot of the American MCOC YouTubers? Definitely, yeah. I stopped by Joel Line's live stream for a few hours the other day. Not a few hours, probably about 20 minutes. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. What I think about Civil Warrior's ability to reduce offensive ability accuracy, could overcome Unstoppable. That's not how Unstoppable works in regards to offensive ability accuracy. But yeah, it doesn't work like that. Offensive ability accuracy is anything that would trigger when you attack the opponent from the opponent. So it would be something like, an example of that would be a bleed effect. So that's really all Civil Warrior's armor ups do, is they kind of reduce the chance for the opponent to apply debuffs to them. And Unstoppable isn't a debuff, it's a buff that's placed on Juggernaut or Unstoppable Colossus, so it wouldn't counter that. You have I don't have a 4-star Gwenpool. I've got a 3-star version and a 5-star. We haven't pulled a 4-star yet. Got a 4-star Dr. Voodoo yesterday. That's pretty good. Don't know if I'm going to take him up or not, though. Still having a little bit of a think about that one. What's my opinion on 5-star Rogue? I've heard 5-star Rogue's pretty good. Yeah, I'd quite enjoy having a 5-star Rogue. The regeneration on the special one must be pretty cool. I guess it really depends on your other options. I mean, going back, if I had the knowledge that I do now about certain characters, I'd much rather have gone for the 5-star Rogue than the 5-star Cable. That would have been a significantly better option. Is Venompool good? Unfortunately, not very. Who's the best champion? Oh, subjective. It's probably it's somewhere between like Star-Lord, Dr. Voodoo, and Captain America World War II. We've also a few other characters thrown in there for various different circumstances. But it depends. There are so many different matchups and contexts which allow certain characters to rear ahead or be like super useful. So there's not really like generic like this champion is the best. Used to be Scarlet Witch before 12.0. It was probably Scarlet Witch for pretty much everything. But then she got slapped by that nerf hammer quite a bit. She's still good, but just not what she used to be in terms of like dominance over the game, which I think ultimately is a good thing. But they just didn't handle the whole situation very well. Quake to rank 5 or Yellow Jacket to 5-star to rank 3. If your Yellow Jacket is awakened, I might go for Yellow Jacket. However, I think in most scenarios, I think Quake is probably the better option overall there. Providing you're quite good at playing Quake, I think she's going to have more prestige than the 5-star Yellow Jacket. So, yeah, I'd probably go for Quake over the 5-star Yellow Jacket. Why is Command putting several weak champions in the 5-star pool? It's one thing I've actually wondered to myself a little bit is, you know, for 5-star crystals, why do they put like really well what is regarded by the community? I'm pretty sure as well they know that they're really ass champions. Like, it would be nice if in the 5-star hero crystal, like, even the worst champions are still like, oh, pretty good, you know, they had an interesting use in the game instead of being a little bit garbage. But Kabam also like to defend on the forums some of their worst champions. Like, I remember around the time of the Luke Cage diss track, Kabam Mike was like, oh, Luke Cage, you know, some of our players, they still play Luke Cage, and he's pretty good. But he's not. Luke Cage is an awful character. How good is a 5-star Rhino? Pretty good for Alliance War Defense. It's a cool champion to have for sure. He's definitely not one of the worst. I think Maestro is the best champion. If you play Maestro, he probably would be the best champion. But unfortunately, I don't see Maestro coming as a playable character anytime soon. He might be a little bit too OP for that. It'd be fun though. I mean, if they put Maestro in a crystal, guys, Think they could get a big paycheck out of that. Yeah, that's it, Edwin. It feels pretty bad. It feels pretty bad. It's Marvel Contest of Gambles. How good is Ant-Man? Ant-Man is pretty trash, unfortunately. Just doesn't have much of a solid use at the moment. I think it's about the gamble. You always have a chance to do really bad or really good. Yeah, I guess it does. It creates like really, really good moments for the player, but also it creates really bad moments. Like, you know, when you finally do get that 5-star featured champion, the feeling is like so amazing. But then when you miss out and get like a 5-star Iron Patriot, it's really, really gutting. And I think it's that kind of like giant casino mentality that just makes this game so so addicting to a lot of people. Because it is a huge gamble when you step up to the crystal opening screen with 15k shards. It is the gamble of a lifetime. Literally, it's so nerve-wracking. Because it takes everyone like bloody ages to farm 15k shards. For even the most efficient players, it's even like it's got to be like at least a month's work. At least a month's work. Maybe if you're a big blubbery world, maybe it's a little bit less than that. But it's still a lot of work to get to that level. Awaken 4-star Spider-Man better for Alliance Quest? No, dude. Awaken Spider-Man all the way on Alliance War Defense. Not very good for Alliance Quest. Doesn't have a great use for that. But yeah, Alliance War Defense, just put him in there and you get a load of kills and win the game and it's super happy time. Well, not for the people fighting your Spider-Man. They're going to rage quit. Often die by Odin's Vaults. I haven't brought an Odin's Vault in about, what is it? About very close to 4 months now. It's been a very long time. Last time I brought an Odin's was around Labyrinth of Legends, so not very often. I substitute cash by playing the game quite actively. So that's pretty good. That's why I'm never going to buy a featured 5-star, because I know I'll just get junk. You'll definitely get to that level where you've kind of got like a core roster of 5-star champions, and there'll be one character that you're like, damn, I really want to go for the gamble for. It's always a huge gamble, but when it pays off, it feels pretty damn good. Mastery setup right now. If you want to find my mastery setup, if you go to the channel on the guides playlist, there's like Seaton's 12.0 mastery setup, and that is my setup right now. When is the new event coming? On Wednesday, May 3rd. How many hours a day do I play? Not really that many, to be honest. Like, I substitute in a lot of other stuff. I'd say probably about 3 to 5 hours most days. I like just sit down and play. But that's mixed in with a lot of other stuff. Probably play Marvel Contest of Champions again for about 3 to 5 hours. Probably Transformers, I'll dedicate a couple of hours to. Aside from that, a few more hours doing some work, business meetings, calls, video editing, all that kind of fun stuff. Needs 100k for sure, man, for sure. Upgrade Dupe Yellow Jacket or not Dupe Gamora. In that scenario, I'd say Yellow Jacket is probably definitely the better option. Or definitely the better option. Not probably, definitely. It's a direct contradiction there. But yeah, Yellow Jacket for sure. Oh, damn. So many messages coming in, guys. 650 people watching. It's crazy for a Sunday. Right. Yeah, it's definitely, you're definitely on the right track there, J-Fire. It's not a good idea to gamble for the 15k ones until you've got a solid 5-star roster. But when you've got a character and your 5-star basic roster that can do Labyrinth of Legends, then it's probably time to look at maybe going for the featured ones. But it's initially getting that character that can get you through Labyrinth, which for most people, the ideal scenario is Star-Lord. But Storm also works, and few others like Black Panther and Drax. Cutoff for Venompool, anything over 2.3 million should be pretty good. Oh, I remember the days when willpower was like super overpowered. It's crazy. Just heal you for like 1.5% of your health per debuff and stack. Oh, it was so absurd. Hulkbuster was a god in those days. He was like in arena. I remember every time I ran into a Hulkbuster, I couldn't kill it with the majority of characters. So I just have to lose. It's a bad time, man. I think the game, since I started playing the game, has just moved in such a better direction in terms of like a lot of the character balance and the way stuff is working at the moment. I wouldn't say it's still nowhere near perfect. They've still got a lot of bugs going on, but it's moved in a much better direction than it was previously. Basic crystals are so trash. It really depends. It's totally up to you. I don't think there's any like right or wrong answer. Because I know people that have brought like 20 featured hero crystals and never gotten the featured champion. So in that case, like if you're a newer player, it's all about the gamble really when it comes to the featured ones. And if you want to go for that. Should I use Voodoo in my Alliance War tag team? Yeah, he's a really good option if you've got him at like rank 5. But you Voodoo is only a good option as an attacker if you are very confident at playing Voodoo and you know how all of his abilities work. Because if you don't have like a really solid grasp on the character and don't know how to kind of navigate, you know, against certain opponents and what you need to do, like, you know, is your strategy to power drain? Is it to poison? Are you very confident with like stopping on certain combos to fire off your special? If you're not 100% confident with that, and you're just going to like panic mid-fight about managing his resources, then it's probably not a good idea. But yeah, have a little bit of practice with Voodoo, and then he's a really great option for Alliance War attack. He doesn't really have any bad matchups that I've found yet. Like, he'll work for pretty much everything. Do I exercise at all? Dude, only every day of my life, man. As you can see by these huge guns. Just, I'm always down the House of Gains, pumping a little bit of iron, chatting up some cuties. You know how it is. I played through the days when signature abilities weren't available. Damn, dude. Very long time ago. Unfortunately, I'm not that much of an OG. But I've seen some screenshots and early gameplay video, and like from this game being created, it's crazy how much they've advanced it. Poured like a fuck ton of money into it though. But then again, they are making a fuck ton of money, so they can do that. What's that? Ali says Yondu is a blue idiot, Nebula is better. I mean, that's a really in-depth character v character analysis there, so I can't really do anything apart from agree with you there, man. You've presented a very clear case there as to why Nebula is the superior character, so I don't know, guy. I just can't say anything back to that. Should I upgrade? Dude, entirely focused between 3 and 2 stars, 100% on 3-star characters. You don't really need to upgrade 2 stars anymore. They didn't really serve much of a purpose. Chuck all your resources into 3-star champions, and happy days, boys. How do you check the arena leaderboard? There's not a way to see it in real time. You can only check once the results are out. So yeah, unfortunately, you can't keep an eye on it in real time. It'd be kind of helpful if you could. Like, that'd be pretty sweet, but alas, it's not a feature that's available in this game. Right, there we go. Oh, I miss, what do I miss? I miss the ability to parry special attacks. That was one of my favorite things. Like, properly parry them, where if you timed it right, you could stun the opponent on a special attack. Oh, it's so much fun. Especially, like, stunning Venom. Back in the days of Alliance Quest, where you could parry Venom when he was, like, leaping at you and just stun him. That felt pretty good. I'm upset they removed that, man. That's so cool. You can still parry them, but, like, you know, it doesn't stun them anymore. But you get the damage reduction. Seeing you're a button pusher, dude, welcome to the club, my friend. Button pushers, they're welcome on this channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for Arena. I think we put in a decent score for King Groot. Hopefully you're going to get the 3-star version. And also, when it comes to this arena, I don't think we're going to get in the top 25%. Should have ground out a little bit more for that, actually. Should have planned it a bit earlier, but we should get the 254-star shard, so that's a nice pickup there. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this Sunday's live stream. Really hope you all enjoyed tuning in today and have a fantastic remainder of your weekend. But yeah, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. There might be a video or two later up this evening, but definitely tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to try and get out as many videos as possible before we fly out to California. So appreciate you all tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care and have a good one.